Sounds good. Okay, yes, this is Toy Story 1 on SNES. There's like 4 versions of this game. They're... Sorry, what? Oh, I thought you were saying something. My bad. Yes, there's 4 versions of this game. There's the Genesis version, the PC version, the Game Boy version, and the SNES version, which is the one I'm playing. And this one is the best. And it's also the fastest one and the one with the most amount of skips. But all the 4 games are pretty much the same. They have the same levels and everything. I'll try to explain more during the end. But if we're ready, I'll give a countdown. Time will start when I press start. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. So, right at the start, we got frame perfect trick. It's one of the weirdest frame perfect trick I've seen in any game. If you hold the jump button for exactly 10 frames, you jump slightly higher. So I'm gonna try to do that to reach a spot where normally, like a spot you're not normally supposed to, which is right here. There we go. And I took a damage, which I did not want to, but that's okay. Yeah, that's the first mission. We have to free the soldier from the army bucket and reach the talkie-walkie. And so the game pretty much follows the story of the first Toy Story movie. So now this is the part where Andy gets home and all the toys are like, oh my god, Andy is gonna go home. And we have to free all the toys so that we can put them in the toy box, I guess? Probably. I don't know, man. I haven't watched this movie in forever. And yeah, you can see the timer on the top. We have to wait for one of the toys. That takes forever, so it's kind of a... It's not a scroller, but you can't really save or lose time as long as you make the cycle, which the cycle is ultra free. So yeah, I have to reach Andy's bed. And we're done. So next level is when Buzz arrives. And we have to show him that we're the better toy. We're gonna show him some sick jumps, some sick moves. So this is probably one of the hardest level to remember. Oh, whoops. Normally I would damage boost through a lot of these guys, but I took a bit too much damage earlier. Yeah, there's just like a lot of the layouts are a bit like similar, and yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna get that. That was not very good. I was supposed to keep some health for a damage boost, which is right here, because riding the rope here is really slow. So. That's alright. Yeah, that's like one of the hardest thing to do, or one of the hardest thing in this game when you first learn it. It's like actually just learning the levels, because there's quite a bit. Especially this one. You can see, normally you're supposed to be behind Buzz the entire time, but he's just so slow. And we're too fast. That was ego check. So now Woody is having a nightmare about a gigantic Buzz. So we have to defeat him. So first he has a shield with like some, I don't know, some fireballs. And I die. Nice. Well, that's fine. I get a health refill for the next level. Not bad. supposed to duck for a little bit longer.
You don't want to be in the way when my laser goes off.
Like that. That's better. And after that, I just have to wait a little bit. I can't hit him instantly because my damage will just not work.
Here it comes.
And he's a nice guy. He tells me like right before he's about to hit me, here it comes. Actually, nice boss. Yeah, this is like the easiest boss of the game. There's I think one more boss. There's not that many boss fight in this game actually. Yeah, I think there's only 2 boss fight. The second one is much harder. There's a strat that's pretty hard to get. So this level is probably the hardest one in the entire run. It's the RC car. We have to knock off boss. I don't know how many times. Too many times. And it's just painfully hard because, yes, the controls are horrible. It's probably like the hardest level in the entire run to optimize or to do properly. Oh god, yeah, you can see I am not doing well. I should have done 1 hero for this run, but that's okay. I did a few no resets. That's okay. The only thing I need to worry about is not timing out. So we don't actually have to get all the batteries, but we do have to knock off all the buzz, or buzz multiple times, I guess. But yeah, I still have to get some batteries along the way to not time out. Which I hope I'm not gonna do that. Okay. Yeah, on the Genesis version, the controls for the RC car are a lot more lenient. This it's actually horrible. Alright. So that was a Buzz clip. Now we have Revenge of the Toys. We've thrown up Buzz out of Andy's room and now all the toys are mad at us. So we have to make our way through and free Rex. I should have waited a bit. That's fine, I have full health. Oh, I still didn't take damage. So yeah, I wanted to wait a bit here because it doesn't spawn one of the trains too early if I wait. Which lets me avoid the damage, but I somehow avoided it anyways. I'm gonna make a way through here, avoid the golden shower. And yeah, alright, that's fine. Okay. Next level is another scroller. It's Run Rex Run, and I actually want to get every single star in this level. I think there's 47, and the way stars work in this game is 50 stars give you 50 stars give you a new life. But no, Jesus, I cannot talk today. They don't give you extra health points. And then 49 stars gives you 5 health points, 48, 4, and so on. But this one, most levels have 50 stars, but for some reason this one only has like 47, so I want to grab every single one of them to get a health refill. So yeah, it's another level where there's like quite a bit to remember. But it's not as bad as one of the levels later, which is Roller Bob. Roller Bob is actually a nightmare to remember, and I will probably take some death on purpose to just not, like, to make it easier. Thank you, Mighty. Alright, Buzz Battle. I'm gonna try to get a 1 cycle Buzz, which I'm probably not gonna get. But... and I completely missed it. Alright, so yeah, normally this is what's supposed to happen in this fight. You hit Buzz with the tire like that. Damn, I am missing it. And if you hit the tire right before Buzz, if you hit the tire at a good time, while it's on Buzz, you can keep it in order to get like some really quick hits, and you can do a 1 cycle, but it's pretty difficult. Where did it? Okay, it's right here. Yeah, I completely messed up the 1 cycle, but that's okay. Yeah, and actually getting, if you don't get a 1 cycle, it's a like trying to get Buzz in the tire is just horrible. Hey, we manage. Alright. Next level is food and drink. I'm actually really low on health, so I'm gonna have to be a little bit careful. Normally you would do a lot of damage boost. This is when we go to Pizza Planet. And there's a lot of falling food, which actually does damage me, so I have to take my time. Yeah, this is a really punishing game. Like, anyone who played that as a kid probably never finished it. I never finished it. It's a crazy, stupidly difficult game. But yeah, the first part of the level, we have to avoid the food that's falling, the burgers, the fries and everything in the cans. And after a while, there's gonna be kids walking, which is gonna be right here, and I have to duck to dodge them. And this is a level that has 50 stars. So we want to miss 1 star on purpose so that we don't get the extra life, but I have to wait a bit. So that we don't get the extra life, but instead we get the 4 health points, or 5 health points, sorry. No, 4 health points. Yes, it's 4. Oh, whoops, that is not good. Alright, I'm gonna have to be really careful. I'm gonna wait for the can. Okay. I really want to be careful on this level, because if I die during this, I have to restart the entire thing. There is no checkpoint. Most levels do have at least a checkpoint, but not this one. But that's fine. Now we're through the end. The paper planes, for some reason, they don't deal any damage. Right. This is inside the claw machine. Buzz went into the claw machine, and now we have to go after him. Kind of a hard level, because there's a lot of things that you can take damage on. Here I'm purposely jumping like this because there's a cycle with a platform right here that you can trigger earlier if you're just jumping. Actually, a strat I found. And it's kind of nice too, and it gives you a better cycle to avoid some damage, so it just makes the level easier overall. I'm ducking in the corner to reduce some lag. This is the laggiest level in the entire game. You'll probably see it a little bit later towards the end. Yeah, we're just gonna make our way through. And I'm gonna take most of the damage boost throughout the end here. Alright. I have enough health, I can take the damage here. You want to have at least 3 health for the end part here, because you just want to like sprint through these. There we go. Alright, and now the 2 skips back to back that just makes the SNES version the fastest. If I just hold start and select here, it just skips this level entirely. Normally it's like a Doom clone level. It was like a debug feature left by the devs. So yeah, it's only present on the US version. And now second skip, which I hopefully will not mess up. There we go. So here I just threw some aliens on the claw, and And if you do that at the right time and then spawn more aliens while the claw is getting hit, there's like too many aliens on screen and the game kind of freaks out and kicks you to the next level instead of crashing. Now we're in Sid's workbench, which is like casually, it's like the difficulty that this game is already really hard, but if you made it to up to this level as a kid, then you're just dead. There's like 1 million things that can kill you. And yeah, we take a lot of damage boost here, and I want to be a bit careful with my health. I want to have at least 1 health so I can damage boost like towards the end. Oh my god. I'm actually, oh right, I think I'm just gonna take a death here because I have not done the ending part in way too long. Woody is on fire. No. Alright. There we go. So yeah, at some point in the level, Sid just starts to burn Woody. Then we have to reach the cornflakes bowl. Also, yeah, sorry for the clunk in the background. That's just the game. Yeah, I have like a lot of health, so I can just like kind of just go through this entire part. Normally, you would only take like 1 damage boost, but yeah, I have the health to take a little bit more. I forgot it to. Okay, and yeah, no. Alright, we're done with the clunk. Except we're gonna get a little bit more in the next level. So yeah, another reason I took all the damage boost is the next level. I'm gonna take a death right at the start. You can make this, you can get through this level damageless, but it's there's a lot of like firecrackers that can damage you, and the spawns are completely random. So it's a lot better to do this with full health. What am I doing? That's not what I'm supposed to do. And after that we get through Rollerball, which I also want full health for that. I do not feel confident to get through it without damage. Yeah, we have to find Buzz in Sid's room. Gotta be careful here. Okay. It's the tiny section in the game, or in the movie, sorry, where you use Buzz to do karate. And yeah, they made an entire section in the game with that. The hitbox for this is actually horrible, so you gotta be really careful. That's also why I wanted to keep some health. I could have done 1 extra damage boost. Alright, and I'm also gonna take a death in this level because I do not feel confident. So this is another auto-scroller similar to... how's it called? Similar to... goddammit, Run Rex Run. Yeah, except this one is much harder. There's like so many things that can kill you. You have the barrels, the missile, then Sid's dog is gonna run, which is like the equivalent of the RC car in the previous level. After that, there's gonna be some bombs later on, and like some of the jumps are also like really tight, like ridiculous. Like the people who made this game actually just did not want the kids to finish this game ever. And also like the US version, I think didn't have like the codes, the things that let you skip directly through to some levels. I think it was that in the later version. So like this is just like as soon as you die, it's just over. Okay, I gotta be a bit careful here. Wait, oh my god. Alright, I'm just gonna take a death again. Oh, that's a problem. I kind of forgot I was low on lives. All right, we're gonna ignore that happen, and I'm just gonna. Do I have a safe state somewhere here? All right, let me quickly check. I don't think I have a safe state. Yeah, that's an issue. Alright, I think I have... Yeah, I guess I can continue from here. So. Yeah, that... Probably should have been a bit more careful with my health. Oh well. Alright, well, I'm just quickly gonna run through the levels. That's good that I'm on emulator. Otherwise, that would be a problem. Alright, that's fine. We're just gonna do the levels very quickly again. Yeah, I actually, so I did mention I should have done more practice, but I did do like 3 no reset, and then all went like pretty okay, but yeah, for some reason on my actual marathon run I'm playing horrible. Alright, that's okay. Because yeah, that's the problem. There's no save in this game, so as soon as you game over, you actually game over. You're just done. I want to die here. Alright, but right now I have 5 lives. It's okay. I'm good. So, I can, for this part, sound a bit better. And never mind, because I missed it again. Right, thankfully the levels are not too long in this game, and it's a fairly short run. And yeah, normally I play this on a different PC, so I would have had a save state exactly where I died, but on this PC I don't. But that's fine. I'll get back here in no time. Oh, I gotta be careful here. I am just playing horrible, man. And I didn't grab any checkpoint. Where did I take my extra damage to? I was supposed to have 1 more health towards the end. Alright, at least I have enough health this time to... actually make it. Yeah, you gotta be careful, and 3 seconds after, I just die. Alright, attempt 2. There we go.
Watch out! Watch out! Take that! Watch out! Take that! Take that! Watch out! Take that! Take that! Watch out! Watch out!
And now I have three lives, so that I can actually afford dying. Not like last time where I should have been checking.
Take that! Take that!
There we go. Alright. Oh, by the can, okay. I was not paying attention. Alright, so take it back at the start, and now game over. Since I loaded a save state, I'm just gonna make another 1 year in case something bad actually happens. Yeah, the end is like quite a bit of auto scrollers. The next level is really short. I'm gonna try to concentrate a little bit more this time, so I don't die. Yeah, avoid the bombs. Hardest part is actually the beginning. The ending part is, in my opinion, a bit easier. Or I at least remember it a little bit better. But yeah, you can see like the amount of things that can kill you. Like doing this damage list is like so like stupidly difficult. So there's like no kid that got through this level probably ever. All right. So light my fire. The tiny level. All right. And I'm making another save state because apparently I am not feeling confident with this game anymore. It's a really short level. We just have to reach Indy score. I wanted to get that. Yeah, that's why. Supposed to get some batteries so I don't time out. Gonna get another one here. And then that's pretty much the end of this. It's just a filler level they added right at the end. And right at the end, Rocketman. I'm gonna... the part of the movie where Buzz gets launched with rockets.
Here it comes.
And they made an entire level out of that.
Watch out. Here it comes.
So yeah, I'm just gotta remember where I should not take damage. Where I shouldn't take damage, sorry. But this level is pretty nice because the stars kind of guide you where you need to go, and the ending part doesn't have too much to it. So just gotta avoid the cars. After that, we're gonna land in Andy's car.
Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes.
And time is gonna be pretty soon, in about 20 seconds.
Here it comes. Watch out.
Alright, and time is gonna be when I lose control of Woody, which is right.
Here it comes.
Alright, GG's. And that's it, that's Toy Story on SNES, except I not very late yet. Since I had to use save state. I am sorry for playing absolutely poorly. I did do like 3 no resets and they all went fine, but apparently not this one, so I guess I should have prepped a bit more for that. But yeah, that's Toy Story. I don't have much else to add. I already put us behind schedule anyway, so yeah, if you're interested in learning this game, the community is pretty small, but you can join the Toy Story Discord, and or you can just DM me if you're interested. I'll try to help you and you know, that was essentially a showcase of like all the things that you shouldn't do if you run this game this run. But yeah, I don't really have anything else to say, so